So this is the wrap up for the live market open for January 4th, 2017. Yes, the future is here. In general, we're seeing a stronger dollar. Well, maybe not at this specific moment, some kind of correction, but stronger than we closed at 2016. We have trading volume is at full speed, back to normal, even higher because it's the first week, because we have the non-farm payrolls. Markets are getting ready for Trump. Any political headlines should begin having an impact shortly. And watch out for oil prices and their correlation with the US dollar. Recent data coming out of the United States has been mostly positive, especially the ISM manufacturing PMI, the first hint towards the non-farm payrolls. Another thing to watch is inflation in the Eurozone, which we have today. It's probably going to be better than what your calendars show. Okay, that's because of German inflation bouncing more than expected. So I would say this is the main event for the morning. And for the evening, we have the FOMC Meeting Minutes. They'll tell us why the Fed has become more confident, more hawkish, more optimistic about the economy. Okay, but the bigger event of the week is the non-farm payrolls. On Friday, we have a warm-up with the ADP non-farm payrolls and the ISM non-manufacturing PMI tomorrow. And don't trade dollar CAD because there are too many figures coming out there. Usually, well, euro dollar, dollar yen are currencies to watch. In this wrap-up, let's do a very, very quick preview about the NFP. Let's talk about the conclusion that watch out for wages. They'll be more important than the headline figure. Under 120,000 will be a disaster. Well, be bad for the US dollar. Above 200,000 will be superb. Wages more important again. Above 2.7, excellent. Under 2.5, disappointment. But if it's only in the middle of the range, if it's only as expected, it's good for the US dollar. The US dollar has the wind in its back. The trend is with the greenback. In this wrap-up, let's have another quick look at some charts. So we're seeing euro-dollar bounce from the lows. Yesterday it reached a new 14-year low, still under the close of 2016. Support 103.50, resistance 104.60. Pound dollar, we dedicated our currency of the week segment to cable between 122 and 123, lower than the close in 2016. Dollar yen now under 118. 118.70 is high resistance, 116 low support. Canadian dollar, well, it's torn between oil prices and US dollar strength. The range is 133.80 and 134.60. The Aussie dollar, well, currently recovering 72.74. 73.10 is resistance, 71.60, very strong support at triple bottom. And the Kiwi dollar under 70, but bouncing from the lows, 68.80 to 69.80 is the current range. Okay, so I guess we covered everything also in the wrap-up. It's going to be a very, very interesting year with many political developments all over the world. You can watch the segment about the full preview for 2017 on the FX Street website, also on Forex Crunch. It's a year in general where we'll probably see politics taking over from central banks, or central banks reacting more to politics, not being the only game in town. This means the ECB is, of course, very important in Europe, but we have elections in the Netherlands in March, in France in April and May, the biggest event, and in Germany in October. Donald Trump enters office just in 2 weeks, and that'll have a huge impact on the Federal Reserve. Will react to stimulus or to trade wars or to both. And of course, in the UK, it's when Brexit becomes official, not only the referendum, but the actual announcement. So it'll be a very exciting year. As always, trade with care, trade with good brokers, don't exaggerate with your leverage, and wish everybody success for the year.